Hi, this is James Gordon of October Library here with an appreciation video. Today is Tom Clancy's 76th birthday today. He was born on April 12th, 1947 and passed away at the age of 66 on October 1st, 2013. Tom Clancy is an American thriller action writer who has written many good books and was behind some video games such as Splinter Cell, Ghost Recon, and some others. I only played the Splinter Cell games. They're very hard, but the interesting games. But the one thing I do like of Tom Clancy is his books. I've read some of them. They're really good. And today I'm going to go through all the Tom Clancy books that I own. All right, without further ado, let's begin. So we're going to start with the Jack Ryan series. I'm going to start with Patriot Games. This is the second book that Tom Clancy wrote, but this is actually the first book in the Jack Ryan series, so I have this in my own order as um, the order of the books. Now it's not me, but other people have put the Jack Ryan series in this like bizarre order. So you got a lot of books that are just like are kind of like they don't. I'm going with the years that these books came out, and that's what I'm sticking to with this series. The other listings. It has some of the books all over the place, but anyway, this is the second book, which starts off the Jack Ryan story. All right, this is from G.P. Putman's Sons, and this was published in 1987. This is about Jack Ryan. He and his family are on vacation in London, and Jack Ryan is waiting to cross the street to meet with his wife and daughter. He witnesses a IRA incident where the IRA tries to assassinate some British politician. He steps in and basically saves their lives. He kills two of the IRA terrorist members, and the other gets wounded. And Jack Ryan, of course, becomes a hero, and this IRA guy swears revenge against Jack Ryan because he killed his brother, and he is later broken out three. He's rescued by IRA members and plots to get his revenge on Jack Ryan, but they want to go after the politicians and stuff. So this was a really good book. I'll definitely have to read this on the channel. All right. Okay. Now the second book in the series, which is the first book that Tom Clancy published, The Hunt for Red October. As I said, I'm going with the actual order of the story, even though this was the first one. Anyway, this is from Berkeley Books, and this was it was first published 1984. This edition is 1985. There's even a part here when you start the book off where Jack Ryan's talking to some guys, and they bring up the IRA incident. So this is, in my opinion, the second book in the series. So if you want to follow the Jack Ryan series, go with Patriot Games first, then this one. It only brings up the terrorist incident just like one part in it, and that's it. But as I said, this is, to me, in my opinion, the second book in the series. But anyway, so this is about Jack Ryan. He basically is tasked with going after this Soviet sub known as Red October that has like this kind of like jet engines that can basically help it go through the water really fast and make little noise as possible, which this top Soviet sub-commander is defecting to America, and the Russians are hunting after him because they don't want their sub to fall into enemy hands. So this was a really a good book, and the movie was good too. Okay, this is the third book in the series, the Canary of the Kremlin. Nice cover, and Tom Clancy on the back. Alright. This is from Berkeley, and it was first published G.P. Putman's Sons, July 1988. This Berkeley edition is 1989. This is a continuation of The Hunt for October, as it has the one character from it, the sub-commander. I don't know what this one's about. I haven't read many of the other Tom Clancy books, but I will definitely read them on the channel. So that's the third book. Okay. The fourth one, Clear and Prevent Danger. I got pretty much all these Tom Clancy books, except for a few from Book Riots when I started going to them. This was first published by G.P. Putman's August 1989. This Berkeley edition is 1990 from August. If I recall, this one is about drug smuggling thing going on in the during the 80s, and this is about basically a guy decides to wage his own personal war against the drug dealers, and basically is doing things that he's not supposed to be. And Jack Ryan, of course, catches wind of this and is trying to stop this private war that's going on. So I've seen bits of the movie. I have yet to read this, but I definitely will read this book on this channel. All right. That's the last. Well, I got 3 other paperbacks, but that's the last paperback for the Jack Ryan series. The rest are all in hardcover. Sum of All Fears. In the cover, and then you got this really big picture of Tom Clancy on the back. Okay. This is from G.P. Putman's Sons, and this is from, I'm going to say, 1991. I have no idea what this one's about, but I will read it on the channel. This was actually again, I saw bits of the film with Ben Affleck, but I wasn't really interested in the film of that. I will read the book on the channel for sure. Okay. Okay, next. Debut of Honor. And Tom Clancy on the back. Okay. G.P. Putman's Sons, and this is from 1994. I think, if I recall, this one has something to do with terrorists and stuff, and if I recall, this is the book that caused a bit of controversy when, or is that the other one, where a pilot flies a plane into the Capitol building, and I think this is the book. I'm not sure. I think it is, but as I said, I will have to read this book on the channel. Okay. All right, next book. Executive Orders. And Tom Clancy on the back. All right. This is also from G.P. Putman's Sons. This is from 1996. All right. I know little of this. Basically, Jack Ryan ends up becoming president after the other president gets killed, and is basically trying to keep his country running while dealing with problems and stuff. So I look forward to checking this book out. Oh, oh wait, I have 2 other paperbacks. Okay, next. The Bear and the Dragon. This is from Berkeley, and this is from, okay, first published by G.P. Putman's Sons in August 2000. This Berkeley edition is August 2001. I believe this has something to do with the Russians and the Chinese. Again, I don't know much about the other Tom Clancy books, but I will read them on the channel. Okay. Okay, this is the last last book, paperback in the Jack Ryan series, Red Rabbit. And Tom Clancy on the back. This is from Berkeley, and oh, it's got a cool thing on the inside of it. Alright, and okay. Okay, first published by G.P. Putman's Sons in August 2002. The Berkeley edition is August 2003. I look forward to checking out the Jack Ryan series. And the last book in the Jack Ryan series, I believe this was actually the last novel that Tom Clancy wrote. Dead or Alive. Picture offer. Alright. Okay, G.P. Pullman's Sons, and this is from 2010. I do not know what this one's about, but I believe this is the last book that Tom Clancy wrote before his death. So I look forward to checking these series out. Okay, next is a two-book series. John Clark, which is, I believe it's in the same universe as Jack Ryan, Without Remorse. And there's a picture of Tom Clancy right there. Alright. G.P. Pullman's Sons, and this is from 1993. I do not know what this one's about. I look forward to checking this out. Alright. And the last book in the John Clark series, this is the very well-known book, which became a video game series of the same name. Rainbow Six. Alright. G.P. Pullman's Sons, and this is from 1998. This is about a special task force called Rainbow Six that deals with terrorists and stuff, and basically the book follows their missions as they try to keep the world safe from terrorists. And then the last part I read on Wick has something to do with the international terrorist Carlos the Jackal. So I look forward to checking this book out. Alright, okay, so let's go with this one. This is part of a other series that Tom Clancy wrote the first book, but he didn't really follow up with anything. So now they have continued the series but under different offers. So if I like this book, I'll have to check this other series out. The Teeth of the Tiger. This is the Jack Ryan Jr. series, basically Jack Ryan's son. Oh, this one's signed. Not by Tom Clancy, unfortunately, but someone. By Randy Smith. It's a Christmas gift for 2003 in December. Alright. G.P. Pullman's Sons, and this is from 2003. This is basically about Jack Ryan Jr., who's like part of a task force and basically deals with terrorists and other organizations. So if I like this first book, I'll definitely check it out. Okay. Another well-known series by Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell. And it's got a cool die cut. Okay. This is from Berkeley. And this Berkeley edition's from December 2004. This is based off the video game series of the same name. This was an interesting book. It was good. The Tom Clancy series I like they had really interesting, well-written stories and just levels and stuff, but they were hard as hell. Just stealth is not my thing, so trying to be stealthy is not easy. Like some games I play and you have to be stealthy. Sometimes I can do it, and other times I can't. So it's very hard. And there's some games like the Hitman series where stealth is required, but if you're caught or spotted by guards, you can either restart the mission or just basically say screw it and just go guns blazing to complete the mission. But the Splinter Cell series I remember being really hard because pretty much the whole game you can't avoid being detected, and yeah, it was not designed for like guns blazing like Hitman or some other games. But this is the first book in the series, and then this is another one I picked up. Fallout. This one's. Wait. Oh, whoops! I thought Tom Clancy wrote this. Sorry. Okay, this is written by David Michaels. Apologies, and then Splinter Cell Fallout by David Michaels. This one have a die cut too? Oh, it does. That's really cool. Okay. Berkeley. Okay, it's from Berkeley. This is from November 2007. And does it have a listing of the... it doesn't have it. I don't know if which series this book is in, but I'll have to get the other Splinter Cell books. Okay, And the last book I got by Tom Clancy, Red Storm Rising, one of his few solo novels, and when I posted this on the Men's Adventure groups, two people pointed this out, and I didn't notice this until they pointed this out. On the book it says a Jack Ryan novel. This is not. This has nothing to do with the Jack Ryan series. This is a solo book. So the publisher Berkeley goofed up and thought this was a Jack Ryan book, and in later editions they fixed this by taking this out because Red Star Rising is not Jack. It's not a Jack Ryan novel, but this is the edition I wanted to get. Years ago I had this one edition. It had a red background with a submarine on it, and to me that felt like a rejected Hunt for Red October cover, and they decided to use that for this book rather than come with something new. Oh, and this was Red Star Rising was written by Tom Clancy and Larry Bond, and this is okay. G.B. Putman's Sons, August 1986. This Berkeley edition is 1987. I would love to get the hardcover edition of this book. It's really cool. This is basically about the Russians invade West Germany and kick off World War III with the Americans trying to stop them. This was a really good book, and I definitely look forward to reading this book on the channel. Alright. That is it for the video today. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you're a fan of Tom Clancy or read some of these books, let me know what you think of them, and I will definitely review them on the channel. I will definitely do a Jack Ryan series and some other Tom Clancy book series too on the channel. I got a lot of books to get through, so I will definitely get around to reading these. I definitely will do it. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to October Library, the YouTube channel, and the Facebook group of the same name, a place to push and review fiction. Until then, I'll catch you later.